my dear Cancer. This is a reading about what the person most on your mind would want to happen between you two. With me, Queen of Cups Tarot. And this reading will be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising Sign, and Venus, Vedic or Tropical. And for Cancer, this will be a reading about what the person most on your mind wants to happen between you two. Can often be a conflict between head and heart. And this will be revealed here together with the most likely action they will take when it comes to you and your relationship. I will also reveal what they would tell you if they dare to tell you the truth with the brutally honest oracle cards. And for a cross watcher, this reading will most likely be about where the Cancer person's thoughts and feelings are at. The reading can go both ways. The drama is the same, but it can be different castings to the different roles by the universe. And I usually read for the empath side of the story. Also remember that the other person holds your shadow that you mirror out to the world so you can be able to see it. In the end, you need to use your own intuition and recognition to determine who is who in this general reading for you. And I will use the THELEMA Tarot with artwork by Renata Leshner. When I open your deck here, I see the sun and the star. So I'm thinking this person feels very, very connected to you. And it's very likely that they feel that this is a soulmate relationship, that you have a connection beyond this life and maybe memories from past lives together. And it's all about healing, that this relationship feels very healing to them. And with the Sun card there, it's the highest card for love. It's the holy matrimony. So it also means self-love, when a person has become in balance between their yin and yang, and therefore become holy. And so the star is suns in other solar systems, and this is the sun in this solar system. So this shows me your soul connection. Okay, so I call the divine with love and light. And here we have the Three of Cups with the star card. So on an earthly plane, earthly level, they really enjoy spending time with you and being with you. It's a little bit of heaven to be close to you. And they feel that you have this special connection, that it's like the Holy Trinity, mother, father, child. So it's when we have a relationship with a person, and it gets like the life of its own, that it has its own energy vibration, this relationship, and a very lucky one at that, because it feels like they really enjoy just being close to you. So I called, I have forgotten where I were, but 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world. And here we see strength together with the star card. So these 2 cards are also connected. It's 17, 1 plus 7, 8. When we have become strong and mature, calm and in peace, we also become in peace with the universe and its creation. So it shows tremendous maturity. I don't know if it's this person that have gone through something that makes them have this moment of bliss, where they feel your connection and they feel so happy with themselves and where they are at and what they have been able to achieve. So 6 elements, and the Lovers with the star card as well. So it's really beautiful, and it shows a really beautiful connection that's kind of, destined, written down in heaven. Sometimes we have the element of star-crossed lovers here when the star card and the lovers comes together, but it just shows that maybe there's something that's in need of healing. So 6 elements: earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether, to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Cancer viewers. So I want my dear Cancer to have love in their life and to find themselves in loving relationships. I also want you to have creative success and be able to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. It seems like this person thinks that they might have certain things they need to heal on their own, but at some point they are definitely going to want to commit to you, or live forever together with you. But the Nine of Cups and the Hero of Wands together, it shows me that they're stubborn in some way, and I feel like they are protecting their time, maybe that they need a certain time for something. We'll see maybe more with the reading if it will reveal anything more about details about this. Okay, so I'll just tune in to you and the person most on your mind, and what do they want to have happen between you two. So this is the most likely action they will take when it comes to you and your relationship. And this is what they dream of, like what their heart is dreaming of, what their soul is dreaming of. So on an emotional level, what are they planning? What do they want to have happen? And this is on the mind's level, what they want to have happen. And we see the Judgment. So again, it's a very grown-up energy. So it's a person that's looking at the situation from above. And sometimes that requires us to make tough decisions, like with this maybe needing to have some time on their own. But we also see the Ten of Pentacles here with the Six of Wands. We can see there has been other things going on in this relationship. It's like a bridge between two people here, this arc. It's an arc in all these three cards, but something, it has been a little bit unpleasant the past here, but now they want to be truthful, honest, loyal, and like really be there for you for the long haul. But that requires them to also be allowed to speak their truth and their mind, and they need to have a saying. If they say that they need to do this, they need to do that, and you are not supposed to bitch about it, okay? So that's what they are thinking. Okay, and this is on their feelings level, and we have Death here, so it's no figure. We saw, I felt like this person had gone through a great transformation. They have done a tremendous job, and they have probably done so maybe in solitude. That might have been like a separation between you two. But I feel like there was never a lack of love. There might have been like egocentric energy happening in this relationship, but maturity has happened, transformation has happened, so we'll see what comes out of this. And this is their most likely action, and we have an Ace of Pentacles, so new beginning. But here we have the Devil and the Page of Cups. So I think this is what they still need to heal. They have a inner child here, and it seems like it's a lost soul part, and this can make the person act in peculiar ways. If you have a traumatized inner child, you will be very fearful, and you might have a rather prominent defense to protect that hurt inner child. We become like the lioness mom that's protecting her cubblings, and so we have a little bit of a wound that's here, like this person has a shadow. They have things that's not really healed just yet, and this is probably what they want to work on, or what they have also been working on since you've been gone. Okay, if you have been breaking up since you've been gone, that's probably a song for you. Since you been gone. So I'm writing it down, and if I find a song, I will put it in the description box for you. Okay, so this is on their mind's level, what they want to have happen. And we have the Sun card here, so they recognize this is a great big love, and they want to commit to you. They are loyal towards you, but they're also, I'm feeling this sense of stubbornness here again with this card. And the book, it's certain things that they have learned, and they need to hold on to their right to decide for themselves certain things, and you're not supposed to take it personally or think that everything revolves around you. And it can sometimes be that this person actually have things that they need to do in separation from you. But this is the holy matrimony. This is the one that exercise the ceremony for marriage. So definitely this person have thoughts of marriage with you, and like living in a long relationship with you. Either it can be different types of relationships. It doesn't always have to be romantic relationships. Here we have the King of Swords with the Four of Pentacles. So this is where they're so decisive, and this is the Judge, and here we have Judgment and a castle, like a fortress, and it's almost like they are hiding in the fortress here for some reason, but they have something to do. They have something they still need to work through. And we have the Magician, so it's totally up to them, and it's probably going to, whatever it is that they need to do, it's probably going to give them much more confidence, and they're probably going to feel much more sure of themselves. They will feel more accomplished, things like this. But there's a little bit warning, because it's very stubborn cards here. So this might also be this person saying, yeah, I love you, you're my soulmate. But this is how far I'm going to let you in. Okay, because sometimes with this combination, it can be a very protective person, and they're going to be very smart about this, how protective they will be. And the reason to this would be this traumatized inner child, lost soul part, and the lioness mom protecting their couplings here. So we'll see where it goes, but it's like they need still separation from you, but they want to be together with you forever at some point. Okay, and this is on an emotional level. What do they dream? What do they want to have happen? And we have the Seven of Cups, so it's this traumatized inner child again, and they wish they could be whole for you, so they could be together with you, but they need to face reality, and reality is that they don't feel completed, they don't feel whole, they feel it's still easy for them to be triggered by things that's out of their control, and they don't want to act from reaction point of view. They want to be with you on a face-to-face and soul level. They don't want to just react from their pain or from their trauma or from their hurt. So this is something that they really would want to solve, so that they could be a more healthy partner for you. Here, Two of Cups, healthy partner. So they love you, but they realize they have things that is in need of healing inside of them. And Ace of Wands, and they have a lot of power, like a lot of hope, inspiration, and power. So they know that I will fix this, but of course they can't know how long it will take, or what will happen with your relationship in the meanwhile. But still we have the castle there in the faint distance. So and that's more, it's not the fortress kind of castle here where they hide out on their own. This is a castle where they would want to live with you. Don't tell me, I can't tell you the difference. It's towers on this one, and on this one it's more flat roof, so it's more like protected. It's more like a fortress, and this is more like a castle. So the fortress is to protect them, and the castle is where they want to live with you. So emotional level, Eight of Wands, they want to explain this for you. They want to make this known so you can understand them and be on their side, and help them and support them in this. And it's the 8 again together with the 17. So they're really adult about this, and they see clearly their own mess that their soul state are in, or like they have lost parts of themselves due to a trauma. It's not that this is a really bad thing. It's like how things go down here on earth. We live a lot of lifetimes. We get a lot of bruises and broken bones and a lot of PTSD, and then we die and we are not we are not in a position to heal that until we come back alive. And then we go around wondering, I have all these fears and phobias and traumas and triggers. I don't know where they come from. And usually we don't, because it's a past life memory that your subconscious holds for you until you get a chance to heal it. And usually it's healed by being triggered by something, like your fear is triggered, so the pain comes to the surface and you are able to heal it. And I think this person is on a roll here. They have seen this, and they have a lot of hope for making this happen, and a lot of hope for your relationship as well. But I'm definitely feeling with this that your relationship, it's super important because they love you, they love you intensely, okay? But they are more focused on fixing this with themselves here, is what I'm seeing. But they want to explain themselves to you. They want to make this known, why there's obstacles for your love coming to completion at this point. And this is their most likely action, so Page of Swords. So this is them standing up for their inner child and giving that a certain amount of love as well. They need to justify their own inner child. And children, they are like this. They always believe that it's their fault that something is happening and they are not worth loving. That's the conclusion children make for some reason. And this entity here, this individual, wants to turn that around. They want to see that they want to forgive. They want to see that there was never anything to forgive. They never did anything wrong. They were always worth loving. They were always perfect. Like a child, when it comes, it's perfect, even if it has phobias and past life experience and might be better on certain things than the grown-ups. So that might be humiliating for certain grown-ups that has a little bit control issues. So I think it came a very smart kid here, and for some reason it wasn't entirely supported, and now this person needs to support themselves here. That might take some time, and it's hard for them to be close to you or really close to you or promise you forever at this point, where they don't know where this is going to go. Two of Swords, so it's like putting the relationship off a little bit. 10 of Wands, they're almost holding themselves back from reaching out to you. So they want to come back to you as a complete person. They don't want to come back to you broken and with a lot of issues. So here they're trying to be diplomatic, and they think, I postponed this relationship. We can be together whenever it's the time. I can see from my judgment when it's going to be the right time, when I feel less triggered, less crazy. But here it becomes like pent up energy. They are so stubborn here with this and so determined to get the job done. But maybe they need to find a compromise here, because you can't compartmentalize your life like this. Like, I need to get the job done here, and then I will be a perfect partner. You learn to become a perfect partner by being a messy partner, but they don't realize that, so they are trying to hold themselves off from connecting with you, so that they will, deal with these issues first, and then they will come and deal with you. Okay. So 7 of Pentacles, delays, like postponing, trying to fix it, like over and over and over again. They are really working hard with trying to, it's like they're scrutinizing their own self here and trying to, like, again and again, trying to make certain things work. 7, it's spiritual challenges. And then we have the Knight of Wands. So they're planning to eventually come for you, like come and get you. And then they will put in all their charm and like everything in their power to make you know that they want you. It's not going to be any doubt. But right now they have this idea that they want to come to you as a perfect partner without triggers, without wounds. They want to heal themselves first so they can be good to you. And it's not maybe the best choice in the world, but it's their choice, and they were very stubborn with you have to, you know, listen to that and respect that. So if it's important for this person, it should be important for you to respect that. And they need to maybe figure out for themselves that, like in this whole healing their inner child kind of thing, that they don't need to be perfect. It was never required that they were supposed to be perfect. But in their mind, they need to be perfect when they come for you, and they want to come for you. And they might, at this point, they would very much like to tell you what they are doing, but in the same time, they don't want to, because maybe they can't help themselves, but, you know, reconciling the relationship, or moving on too fast with the relationship, and then they will feel like they lose the grip, because then they become this shadow person again that do things underneath the radar of their own consciousness, and they do things that, and they want to be in control. They don't want to leave this up to chance. They want to work themselves through and know that they are a skilled like partner when they partner up with you. So see here. But the truth is that they are lost without you. And so they're trying to be so brave here. And my heart is breaking a little bit, because they think that they need to be this brave. And but it's part of their inner child healing, or their wound, that they can't see that they don't need to be perfect. They still, in their mind's eye, so in some level, believe that they should have been a more perfect child, and then people would have loved them. And now they are trying to be that perfect person for you, and it breaks my heart a little bit. Okay, I will never come back. That's an oxymoron, because I see that they will come back. Maybe they have told you this at some point, and that's adding to the stubbornness that they will never come back. If they have said that, they want to also stand by their words, and it's almost like a promise. And if they come back, they have broken their promise. I'm scared of showing vulnerability. Yes, because they were vulnerable once, and when they were a child, a smart child, yes, became even more probably smart and like street smart if they didn't get the support that they needed. So they had to make it on their own. But with the person that you have so deep connection with, you need to be able to be vulnerable. You need to be able to, you know, show them your flaws, and they love you anyway. And this is what they can't agree with. They can't agree with having flaws and being loved anyway. They have this a little bit idea that they need to be flawless. It's not, of course, they are not stupid, so they know no one can be flawless, but they have certain goals with what level of flawlessness they want to be at before they come to you. And it's disturbing also that they have probably said maybe to you or to people in your surrounding that they will never come back, and that makes postpone this relationship even more. I was in my own head. I think they still are in their own head. They are doing the best they can, but they are lost because they don't know that they are valuable, even with their flaws, even with their triggers, even with their shadow, even with their dark side. They are worth loving and perfect, because all these things, all their wounding, it's just battle scars. It just shows what effort they have put into their different lives, and how bruised and scraped and broken they have become through like every person is usually like that. We try our best with everything, like whatever hand we are being dealt, we really try, and we try hard. And these bruises, it just shows that this person has done this in lifetime after lifetime, and they have collected a lot of damage from this, from facing reality of this 3D level earth that's not to be found in so many other places. In other dimension, you usually can't see your flaws. Everything is just peachy and lovey-dovey. And this is where you want to go with this relationship. But this person says, no, look here, I'm damaged, I'm broken. I can't love you in the way you deserve. And I need to fix this before I come back. Okay, so from your point of view then, I feel lonely without you. I want to find someone new. Okay, so since they've been gone, oh, that comes the song again. You have felt probably a little bit abandoned, a little bit deserted, like you were not so important. You are super important. That's why this person does all this. Ace of Wands, the Sun card. This is 2 highest energy cards in the whole deck. And then we have the 8 of Wands. That's kind of the next best. And 9 of Wands and 10 of Wands. It's a lot of intense energy here. So this person makes you a super priority, but they think they need to be perfect to be yours. And so you just want to replace them because you feel lonely. So you want to find someone new, someone that can love you. You don't want to stick around waiting for like this person. You want to live your life to the fullest. And you are ready for commitment. But you also have this love is too dangerous. So you probably have some wounding of your own, and you might be a little bit like a security junkie, and that might be why they need to put a distance to you, because they can't give you that security right now, and it's probably your wounding. And so you want someone that's committed and there for you, and this person isn't really there for you because they are like in their own business here trying to fix their soul. And you want to replace them with someone that could be there for you. So it's kind of natural, but not very romantic. Okay, so I will take from Romance Angels to see what kind of hope the divine has for the outcome for this relationship. What do they think will happen between you two as an outcome? A little bit secretive deck today. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I think this is your judgment of this relationship, that you think that they don't love you enough, but that was never true. They wanted to be a better person, and they probably had some ideas of not being ruled by you and controlled by you. It doesn't mean that it was really unrequited love, but you have this issue. It's your wounding, and it's probably the same wounding. It's similar, but you have made different decisions from it. Both of you felt probably abandoned in one way or the other, but I feel a more deep sorrow with you. It's not such a hands-on, I will fix it. It's more like, this is my destiny. This is how it's always going to be. I'm never going to find a person that can be there for me and love me. I'm always going to be abandoned. So for them, it's more like, it's a problem. I will try to fix it. And for you, it's like it's written in your forehead. It's like the mark on your soul that, no, sorry, your destiny is to never be loved ever, ever, ever. Deception and trust. So here we have this whole thing here, the issue with your relationship. You don't feel that this other person loves you. You feel that they are deceiving you, keeping secrets from you, which they probably do. They are trying to be heroic, so they can't go around telling you all about their aches and pains. And then trust. So neither of you have trust for each other, and that's why this relationship is broken. If this person would trust that you love them unconditionally, they wouldn't try to be perfect for you. If you trusted that they loved you unconditionally, you wouldn't need proof of commitment or them being in a certain way to make you feel loved. So this is the issue of your relationship, and I feel the divine is saying that as long as these issues of trust isn't fixed, there can be no relationship, no healthy one at least. So what the soul wants to say to you? So they feel very grateful because they feel that you are the one that has enlightened them to start to see their own wounding and know what it is that they need to fix. Romance, Cupid arrow strikes. They are very romantic with you on many places, like here and here. They want to come and get you, but they're also very controlling of themselves and like where they spend their time and their life and what they are doing when they are living. So they are not really letting you in all the way. So it's hard to be romantic with a person like this. So what do they mean? Dove and Lovers couple. Twin flames. Your passion ignites and Cupid arrow strikes. Well, they definitely are into you. They have no real plans of getting anyone new. I don't think it's on the chart at all. For you, it's more like goal, and for them, it's a goal to be worthy of you. So that's what I'm seeing. I would urge you to watch the reading Their True Thoughts and Feelings for your sign in the True Thoughts and Feelings playlist, or the love reading for April or May. That will probably reveal more about this situation and give you a little bit more clues on what needs to be done.
Jet planes in the night sky with you. Getting high in the sunrise with
If you can't get enough of my readings on YouTube, you can now become a member to my channel and get access to premium content videos. There are 3 different levels to choose from. You can become a supportive member and get personal and spiritual growth readings for the collective.
getting high in the sunrise with you.
The second option is to become an extended member, where you get access to the collective readings from the previous level, and you will also be able to see all the channel's astrological tarot readings for all the signs ahead of time and ads free.
Getting through all the bad times with you. I wasn't missing a thing, no I do. And I wish that I could build eternity.
The third option is to become a full member, where you get access to all the perks from the previous levels. And on top of that, you will get short personal readings from me every week. It is very similar to super chat readings, but here you subscribe instead of paying for super chats.
'Cause time moves on, and now you're gone. Oh, if only I could build a time machine, I'd come and get you.
There is a lot of other perks that's available for all levels, as membership loyalty badges, custom emojis, and other special features.
I'd come and get you. I can't forget you. I miss you. I miss you. I miss you all the time. I wish that.
If you subscribe to my channel, you will be able to see the join button, where you can learn more about the membership. You can also follow the link in the description box to check this out. And if you're still not convinced that this is a good option for you, you can become a member just to support my channel and help me keep on doing readings for all the astrological signs. I hope you will join and we will have so much fun together. Thank you for watching this far. I'm sending you all my love and all my gratitude.